were just discussing Mr. Harding's relations with his wife.
Whose wife? Oh, I see her. Where? Mamma mia! Una popona la figura di una dea. Ma fanegari! Lord, but I wouldn't give for that man's eyes.
McMurphy, Randall Patrick, committed by the state for diagnosis and possible treatment. 35 years old, never married, a history of drunkenness, assault and battery, disturbing the peace, repeated gambling, one arrest for rape.
Statutory.
With a child of 15.
She said she was 17, she was plenty willing.
A court doctor's examination of the child.
Doc, she was so willing I took the padlock in my pants.
Our new admission, doctor.
It seems you have no previous history of any time spent at other institutions.
Well, sir, including state and county coolers.
No, mental institutions.
No, sir. This is my first trip. No. Well, I am crazy, Doc. Here, let me show you. The other doctor at the work farm. Here it is. Repeated outbreaks of passion that suggest possible diagnoses of psychopath. Way you explain it, Doc, is that I fight and I fuck, or how do you put it? That I'm like overzealous in my sexual relations. Is that real serious, Doc? I mean, you ever been in trouble by that?
Oh, no, Mr. McMurphy, I'll admit I have.
I mean, that bit about fighting I can understand, but whoever heard of a man getting too much food?
I am interested in this statement here. Don't overlook the possibility that this man might be feigning psychosis in order to escape the drudgery of the work farm. Well, Mr. McMurphy, what about that?
Doc. Well, I look like the same man.
Doctor, perhaps you should advise Mr. McMurphy on the protocol of the meeting.
Yes, one of the first rules is that all patients are to remain seated.
Why, sure, Doc.
You see, we operate on the principle of the therapeutic community.
The which?
Therapeutic community. That means that this word is society in miniature. Since society determines who is sane and who isn't, you must measure up. Our goal here is a completely democratic ward governed by the patients, helping to restore you to the outside. The most important thing is don't let anything fester inside. Talk, discuss, confess. And if you should hear any of the patients say anything significant, feel free to write it down in the logbook for everyone to see. Do you know what this procedure is called?
Squealing.
Group therapy. Helping you and your friends probe the secrets of the subconscious. Let all those old guilts out into the open.
What guilt?
You have them. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here.
Oh, yeah, I think I'm beginning to catch on.
Excellent.
Like, there's one time I had a dream the other night. Could you maybe tell me what it means? You see, it was like me in a dream, only it wasn't me. It was more like somebody that looked like me, like my dad.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was my dad. It was sure because when he looked at me or when I looked at him, he had this big iron bolt through his jawbone.
Your father had an iron bolt in his jawbone?
Regular Frankenstein.
That's amazing. I don't think I've
If I may suggest, Doctor, perhaps Mr. McMurphy might learn best by example. At the close of Friday's meeting, Mr. Harding was saying that he was uncomfortable while walking with his wife in the street because of the manner with which other men stared at her. He has further said,
She gave me this reason to stare, unquote.
Yes. He has also been heard to say that he may give her reason to seek sexual attention elsewhere. What reason, Dale?
Well, I can't say that I've been notably hard.
What do you mean, sexually inadequate?
Maybe she's just like too hot for him. That ain't Harding.
Oh, Betty's afraid of her. I'm not afraid.
Okay, scared.
Yeah, well, it might be fair to say, pretty intimidating.
Same thing.
I see that Mr. Harding's has also been heard to say that his wife's ample bosom gives him a feeling of inferiority.
So why is he married about such big bosoms to begin with?
Maybe he's got another fixation.
No, that's not so. I wanted a womanly woman, one who would not compete, one who might, help me to...
She has commented, Dale, that she finds you less than masculine.
Yeah, like the way you use your hands.
You chose a woman who was quite obviously your inferior. Don't you find significance in that?
Yes, of course, but I theorize that it seemed to me that sexually...
Oh yeah, like I ever think she's such a good lay.
Yeah, what happens to the stuff?
Big psychic...
Say, pardon, wouldn't it be a lot easier if you was just to come out and admit
That you're a faggot?
All right, knock it off!
Mr. McMurphy!
Leave the guy alone!
Sit down.
Listen, buddy, you don't have to take this shit.
Doctor, I suggest that we close the meeting.
Oh.
Close it until discipline has improved.
Oh. Can you imagine everybody with face paint, even the nurses, Doc? Right, what do you think?
Oh, I think it's a charming
Real blast, huh?
Doctor! We have a meeting in progress.
Go right ahead.
Let's talk about carnival.
Yes, we were just considering the matter of morale.
Morale. That's exactly what we're talking about. And I made a suggestion. Or was it you?
Hell no, Doc, that was your idea.
I suggested. What would you think if we were to have a carnival?
A carnival?
Yes, right here. On the board. Oh, it'd be so much fun. Games and booths and decorations. What do you think, man?
I think that's a good idea.
And not without therapeutic value.
Therapeutics in a carnival.
Sure.
I can do his human bomb.
Yeah.
I can make a red cross of an occupational therapy.
Myself, I'd be glad to run a skill wheel. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen. Up the hands up for a dime. A prize on every spin of the wheel.
I could sell things.
Hey,
I'd rather go get bothered.
I bet you are.
What do you think, Miss Ratchet? Carnival. Right here. On the board.
I agree that it might have therapeutic possibilities. But before a decision can be reached, it must be discussed in staff. Wasn't that your intention, Doctor?
I just thought, well, feeling up some of the patients here, but a staff meeting. Certainly.
Also, Doctor, I recommend that Mr. McMurphy's request for a visitor, as he puts it, a twitch named Candy Star, be denied until he becomes more familiar with the rules here on the board.
Well, patient McMurphy showed me that request earlier, and well, he's been here a week already. I signed it.
I see. Very well.
It doesn't matter about what to take up.
If you wish to speak, you must first be recognized.
You mean you don't know me?
I know you, but I don't recognize you.
Sounds like you got a hell of a problem. Would you like to discuss it?
Doctor, I wonder if we should discuss Mr. McMurphy.
In what regard?
I have noticed a definite deterioration of discipline since he has arrived. Perhaps another form of therapy.
What you got in mind hooking me up to your little battery charger?
For your own good,
In a
Randall.
pig's giving.
I'm sorry, Nurse Ratchet. I agree with patient McMurphy. I find him to be quite lucid, quite in touch, and Despite his previous history, he's shown no tendencies toward violence, so therefore, I must conclude that electroshock therapy is not warranted.
Very well. Now, if that is settled, may we terminate the meeting?
Yes, terminate the lousy meeting. Put your hand down, Cheswick.
We have just come from the treasurer's office. We have here a memorandum of extreme interest. It concerns patient McMurphy.
Yeah, where you got him? Up in district?
No, Mr. Scanlon. He's in the recovery room. He'll be back very shortly. This, gentlemen, is a record of Mr. McMurphy's gains in the short time he has been croupier of his little Monte Carlo here on the board. How much did you lose, Billy? Mr. Harding, I think you all have some idea of what your personal losses are. But do you know what Mr. McMurphy's winnings come to? According to deposits he's made, over $300. I just thought that it would be better if there were no delusions about his motives.
Mr. Rochester, he never made any pretense about his motives.
That's right.
Said he was going to take us, and by God, he done it.
Now,
Stand back, peckerheads! Here comes the champ! Oh, 10,000-watt Sacco Valley Derby! Howdy, buddies! Howdy, Doc! Nurse rat shit! And here, ladies and gentlemen, right before your eyes, the wild man who dotes on high voltage and eats 3/8 for breakfast each and every morning! Oh, do continue, man. We'll be tearing up today.
Since you found it so enjoyable, perhaps a few more treatments?
Oh, please, man. Why, look at the good if you easily bolts and done. I bet if we double the charge, I can pick up table 8.
Doctor,
It's tragic.
I'd like to withdraw that suggestion as to further shock.
Man.
I think it might be appropriate to consider surgical procedure.
Ooh.
It's an operation, quite simple really. You've had an excellent record in aggressive cases.
Aggressive? Why, man, there ain't no cause to do no cutting. I'm friendly as pup.
There's no cutting involved, Randall.
Besides, it wouldn't do no good to lop them off. I got another pair at home, big as baseballs!
One moment, Doctor. Doctor, I should like to return to the subject.
What subject?
The question of surgical procedure for patient McMurphy.
Not warranted, except in cases of uncontrollable violence.
He has exhibited violence.
Oh. Let's just say there was a certain provocation. No, Nurse Ratchet. Since you brought it up in group, rather than staff, I shall state my opinion. I do not approve the use of surgical procedure in the absence of recurring violence.
And if it should recur?
Well, then we may reconsider. Mr. McMurphy, I will bear that in mind.